Your opportunities didn't make your top three, that's okay. It's still gonna make it into the report. But now we're gonna switch over to the threats side, and again, we're gonna ask you for your number one biggest threat moving forward that would impede or inhibit your vision for the future of Lowell.
I guess I'm not too surprised to see some of those regulatory bodies up there, since we talked a little about those already.
We have a couple comments on Eagle, infrastructure, traffic, just local control in general, and I think it's interesting, you guys are impacted perhaps more than some other communities because not only do you have two rivers with a very large floodplain, which is a federal thing, you also have wetlands that impact, you have riverfront, which is impacted, you also have an M road running right through the heart of the community, which can, cause some, if nothing else, it's another way in which your control can be limited in how you make improvements. Your words, not mine, but understood. All right, let's go to our number two priority threats here. So again, same as before.
We're gonna need someone to expand on that.
So when we do this, and I'm not making any insinuations here, but when we do this with student groups, we have to be very careful to not let them type anything they want into the phone because we end up with really bizarre content that sometimes, yeah.
It gets different by age group. We learned this.
Yeah.
I like, can we do something with the Godzilla thing? New mascot.
Yep, so,
Public art.
yeah.
Infrastructure's starting to pop up a few more times too.
Yep, infrastructure, so what's water restrictions / usage? Are we talking about potable water restrictions, or are we talking about restrictions on using surface water like Flat River?
I meant more, I guess more potable as far as the whole system expansion. Just
Okay.
all that, like I said,
It's gonna get fixed one way or another.
all of
Yep.
them
Like vegetation, floodplain, infrastructure costs. FEMA, I'm taking that to mean again another entity in which you're limited locally. Sure. All right, last one in this portion of the activity, or third priority threat. So again,
That's okay. You don't have to submit anything.
Right, because, it's been done 100 times, so it's no sense to me.
Well, your third priority threat might be different from other people's though. So one thing that we'll do is when we look through all of these at the end, we'll be able to start to kind of rank some of these priorities by grouping them together. So knowing that someone's third priority might be consistent with someone's first priority, it just helps us kind of weigh those.
Yep. And also understanding that, we're doing this activity with multiple groups here at the city. We'll be also taking into account all the public comments. So, this is one sort of, gauge on a larger dashboard that kind of helps us see what you're thinking.
One reason too, we like to do this with the multiple bodies within the community is because it helps us get a different perspective. So I have a good feeling that the DDA might say the very different things than you guys are saying today too, so.
Okay, I don't think I spelled it right. Okay. Oh, they took the screen away from me. You know what I was gonna do?
So we have, vision for art and livability in public places, economic impact, public buy-in, anti-growth mindset. So I think this gets back to, I'm assuming, some of that discussion of education earlier where we wanna make sure we have an informed, public that's understanding what you're doing, why you're doing it, how the city is evolving. Safe dams, housing, state water regulations, again, similar concern to the above.